Hey, old enough here. So you want to add some falling rocks in your Roblox game. Alright, here's how you can do it. Alright, just start with an empty base plate. Alright, go to Server Script Services. Click on plus and then Script. Now you can start coding. First, you need to create a variable. For this example, we want to create a rock falling from the sky, so let's call it rock. And then we want it to create a new instance. Alright, so we want to create a new part. Now you have to also define where you want it to appear. Or this, when a part is created, it will be a child and it needs a parent. And like a base plate is a child and the parent is a workspace. And the workspace is a child of the game. Now we want the part to be a child of workspace. Or yeah, we want the part to appear in our game, so it needs to be under workspace. Alright, so what we need to do is just type in game dot workspace. Alright, from here you should be able to define or set the properties of your new part, Now the parts that you can change. If you're not sure about that, you can just create a new I'm going to show you. So if you did not define any or set the properties of the part which will appear in your game, it's like so. Just what you'll see is a block. All right, a block is that's a default part which will automatically be created in the game. Now we don't want that. So if you, for example, you select this block, the properties that you can set or you can change are these ones. So just select the block, and then properties should be on the lower right hand corner if you haven't changed any settings in your Roblox Studio. These are the things that you can change. Now for this video, or for this example, we want to change. We don't want a block, we want a ball. So we want to change the shape. We want to change the name. We want to change the position and maybe the size. Alright, so let's just say we want to create a ball. So we want it to appear as a ball, and we'll just go ahead and copy the default here, default size, which is 4 by 4 by 4. But we'll also change the material of our object or of the ball to make it look like a rock. Alright, so let's just go back to our script. So just type in rock dot, you want to change the name to rock with a big letter. Rock dot, you want to change the shape. Or actually, I think we need to also put this in order. Alright, so once the part that we want, the rock, you want it to be a ball, which is closest to the shape that we want. Choose vector 3. Oh, no, shape would be ball. Alright, and then we want to change the name to rock. And then we also need to change the Uh, we'll keep the size, so we'll just we don't have to change it, or actually, uh, yeah, just to be sure, let's just also set the size, which would be, let's just make it bigger, not the default. Okay, so we want it to be 5. Now we want the position to be on a high X vertically. So we don't want to be appearing on the on our ground, which is this base plate. We want it to appear a bit higher. So let's say 30. Okay, so we'll change. We want it to be on the center horizontally, but vertically we want it to be 30 high. Okay, and then we also want to change the material. Now the materials that you can put, if you're not sure, you can create a part and then just go to its properties and look for material. So these are the materials that you can put. Let's try cobblestone. Yep, okay. We want our rock to have that material, so let's just copy it. Go back to our script. Cobblestone. Let's delete that. And yeah, there you go. Let's try running it. So, okay, so there's our, oh, you didn't see it appear, right? So let's stop and then let's see it drop. Okay, run it again. There you go. You see the stone dropping. All right, to make this, continuously fall, what you need to do is use the while loop. So you just type in while, true, then do. All right, so the while loop would make it continuously create a rock. Now, if you use while loops, make sure that you all have a wait or some sort of a delay before it creates another rock, or else it you might, if your computer is fast, if you're programming and your computer is quick to run a program, it will crash. You might not be able to see it create those rocks. So let's put a delay. Let's just make it 3 maybe. Then you always have to end your script. Now let's try that. There you go. Alright, after 3, it will create a new rock. Now, if you leave this for an hour, it will probably create thousands of rocks there, just like so. And it will continue to create those rocks until your program or until the game crashes. And we don't want that. So we want, after it drops to the ground, we want it to disappear. So what you need to add on your script is rock. You're calling the variable that you created, which creates the new part. So that's rock, and we want to use colon, and you want to destroy it. Alright, so it will be destroyed after 3 seconds. Okay, let's try that. There's your rock, it fell, and it disappears. Okay, so it disappears at the same time your another rock gets created. Now you can set a delay if you want it to disappear. Disappear after a few more seconds. But yeah, for this purpose, for this example, that should be fine. All right, now let's try putting this into an example. Maybe you want to create an obstacle wherein there's falling rocks and the player needs to avoid it. What you can do is just for reference, let's create another rock. Let's change the properties to 5. Size will be 5. The position, we do know that our row. Yeah, let's just put in center. Position 0, 0, 0. Now where's the center? There you go. We want to put it a bit high. Alright, so now we can create our obstacle. Let's create a new part. Let's put a wedge. It's way over there, so let's just change the position. Well, let's put it in the middle. From there we should be able to move it, resize it. Okay, then duplicate this. Alright, so I'm pressing Control, holding down Control. 2 is for your move, shortcut to move the part. 3 would be to resize it, and then 4 would be to rotate. So you need to hold down Control before you press the numbers. Alright, Control 3 and Control 2 to move it. Just like so. Now let's move the other one. Yeah. Alright, let's try that. Boom. Okay, so this game would say a player needs to go up the ramp and then jump to the other side, making sure that the rock does not hit him or her. Yeah, okay. Let's try that. Let's remove that because we don't need it. And it's way too easy. Let's just make the ball appear in 2 seconds. And let's play the game. Okay, so there's your obstacle. You want a player to go up. Oops, sorry, I forgot to jump. Okay, jump. Ooh, why can't I jump? Why can't I jump? It actually hit me, that's why. But yeah, that's the obstacle. I'm trying to figure out how I can, because I created the ball in the same thing in my game, the game that I'm creating right now. But I want the ball to, kill the character, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, maybe if I figured out how to do that, I'll just add it in. I'll just create another video. Uh, yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching.